Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Yuki, and I'm back here on my channel again today. And today I got a spicy deck profile for you guys right here. If you can't look at the box, this isn't a hyper competitive deck, but it includes one of my favorite original boss monsters from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. This deck is not good, but if you can't tell, this is the deck profile that I'm gonna give you guys today. So without further ado, need no more intro. Let's just get right into the video. And also with the side note as well, I actually do want to say this as well because pretty much like I haven't really been like saying much like about this. Well, it's not even just saying much. Like this is just like another update part to what I'm gonna do. So from now on in my deck profiles, I'm just gonna do the main deck and extra deck. I don't want to do side decking, and then in a separate video I will also go over like test hand and to show you how to do combos with that particular deck. The reason because of that is for the simple fact that just to save more time. Like I'm not trying to have the videos like long out because each one of my deck profiles, if you can't tell, the lowest one I think so far is maybe like 27 minutes. So this is gonna help me like manage that time and to make sure that I can break everything down. But again, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so for starters, when it comes to the Blue Eyes deck, we're going to play obviously 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, him or herself. I don't know, sometimes Blue Eyes is depicted as a female, sometimes it's depicted as a guy, but right here, I guess we're gonna call her her. Then we got 2 alternative, then we got the 1 jet. I played 2 Dragon Spirit of White, and I played a 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue. Then I played 3 White Stone of Ancients, and then I played the 2 White Stone of Legend, and then I played just the 2 copy of True Light. So this one essentially is like Eternal Soul for like how the way it is for Dark Magician. Essentially, once per turn, you get to either add a Blue Eye spell or trap from your deck to your hand, or you can special summon Blue Eyes back to the field. Obviously, that's the first one we're gonna use, but this thing honestly doesn't really do much. It's just good to reoccur Blue Eyes. And the problem with this card right here is that if this card leaves the field and goes to the graveyard or is banished, literally every monster on your board is destroyed. Then obviously we got the ultimate creature in terms of attack or defense. Blue Eyes doesn't have any effect. It's just a vanilla monster. So 2 of these, the reason why I play 2 of these is because if I reveal a Blue Eyes in my hand, I can special summon this. And then once per turn, I can literally pop a card on the field. But if you do pop the card on the field, you can't battle with alternative dragon. But honestly, that doesn't matter. Like that part doesn't matter because typically you're not gonna attack with this thing if you do that effect. This one just allows me to, on special summon, to get rid of like spells or traps. Also, it's a good extra body to actually special summon to your side of the field when it goes to the graveyard. This one on effect allows me to special summon it to the side of the field once per turn when a card is destroyed by the card effect or by battle. And then it can also negate effects as well. This one's typically used for adding tuners to your hand, like one level 1 light tuner to your hand, which typically you will add your White Stone of Ancient. This one, if it is sent to the graveyard by the end phase, you can actually special summon a Blue Eyes monster. And then this one right here just allows you to, when it goes to the graveyard, to add a Blue Eyes to your hand. So that's just for the Blue Eyes package. Nothing too, fancy or anything like that. Okay, and also for 1 card I forgot to add with the Blue Eyes package is the 1 Dictator V. Then yeah, I should have explained this in the last part. I forgot that I didn't have it with my Blue Eyes package. Then I run 2 Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. And then I run 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, which is obviously the most consistent hand trap of all time. If you already know me, obviously stops things from adding cards from deck to hand, stops from sending cards from deck to graveyard, and it also stops from you special summoning from deck as well. Dictator of D just allows me to, it's essentially the Magician Souls of the deck plus a monster reborn of a Blue Eyes monster. Plus, whenever your opponent is attacking, you can actually switch the attack to a Blue Eyes monster. So if you have a big beater on the field, or if you're controlling any other dragon monster for that matter, you can change the attack to this. And Chaos Dragon Legionnaire is a card that I haven't used in a long time, but you can either banish a light or dark, or 2 lights or 2 darks. So the effect in this deck, obviously, because you're gonna typically banish, mostly your light monsters, which you'll mostly banish your light tuners. And if they're both light, then you can obviously special summon one monster in defense position. But let's say if I wanted to banish another Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, or if I wanted to banish another Dictator D, obviously I can shuffle one card randomly into my opponent's deck that's in their hand. But honestly, that effect, it's actually a really good effect. I can't really say that because you can actually hit a problematic card, but it would be better if it was like a triple tactics talent effect, and then both light or dark, you can destroy 2 cards on the field, which those 2 would probably be better. Say if I can't somehow, some way get this back onto the field, I can banish this and I can banish a White Stone of Ancient and I can blow up 2 cards on the field. But typically that's this package. And then also Ultimate Fusion. So this allows you to send material that's banished or in your graveyard or on the field back to the deck to actually summon a Blue Eyes fusion monster from your extra deck, or monster or any fusion that lists Blue Eyes from your deck. So that's what this package actually does. So now let me just go into the spells in the deck. So then we got Return of the Dragon Lords. I had 2. Then I think I got 3 cards of Consonance. Then I got Melody of Awakening Dragon. I got those at 3. And then I got 3 copies of Trade-In right here as well. And then I got 2 Dragon Shrine. So what this allows me to do, this allows me to send a dragon monster from my deck to the graveyard. And if I send a normal dragon monster, then I can send, I think it's a tuner. Or, well, I don't think you necessarily need to send a tuner, but you can also send another dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. The reason why I say tuner is typically because you'll send Blue Eyes and then you'll send White Stone of Ancients or White Stone of Legend just to get that Blue Eyes either on your board or to add a Blue Eyes to your hand. These allow you to discard Dragon Tuner monsters in order to draw 2 cards. That's essentially what this is. This one allows you to special summon a level 7 or 8 dragon monster from your graveyard, and then if your dragon monster is about to be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish it from your graveyard and prevent that. This one allows you to discard any card to add a dragon monster with 3,000 or more attack or 2,000 or less defense. 2,500 less defense. I don't know why I said 2,000. And Trade-In lets you trade a level 8 monster to draw 2 cards. Now you're wondering, why are you playing draw cards in this deck? Because the reason why we play draw cards in this deck is because Blue Eyes is extremely bricky. Like, Blue Eyes is one of those decks that it bricks. Like, Blue Eyes bricking, for those who don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, bricking means that you open up with a horrible hand and you can't do anything with it, essentially. So that's the reason why we play draw power in Blue Eyes. Like I said, this is not a hyperly competitive deck. This isn't even a competitive deck at all. This is just something that I would take to a locals to have fun with. I wouldn't suggest taking this to a YCS or a regional or a national event for new Yu-Gi-Oh players if you ever get invited to one of those, because like I said, this is, like I said, not a hyper competitive deck. But moving on to the extra deck, I got the Dragon Spirit, the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Then I have the one Azure Silver Dragon. I have, hold on, let me move a little bit more space up here. And then also I have a Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Then I have 2 Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Then I have Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 2 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragons. Number 82 Heartland Draco. I got a number 97 on Draglubion. Number 92 Heart Earth Dragon. Then I have Hope Harbinger Dragon. And then I also have Numeron Dragon, and then also have the Link Karibo. So this one just essentially allows me to tribute off a level 1 monster, and essentially I just get this on my side of the field. And then when your opponent tries to attack into a monster, if they're trying to beat it down, you tribute this, and that attacking monster right then and there loses all of its attack. Typically this is what you'll do, honestly, if you break. Like if you break and you have no other plays, this is what you're using. But yeah, and then Numeron Dragon is just essentially here just to OTK my opponent. What it does is you can detach a material from it, and then you gain that monster's attack. Typically, what you'll do, Draglubion allows you to detach a material from it, and then once per turn, you can special summon a number dragon and attach material to it. So typically what people would do is they'll Numeron Dragon, then they'll detach, and then I gain 9,000 attack, and I can attack you directly and just win the game that way. Like I said, this is a once per turn effect, so it's only gonna last, the attack is only gonna last up until your next turn. So as soon as that goes away, it's gone. Like he goes back to 0 attack. Alternative Ultimate Dragon is essentially our version of this deck's version of I was about to say Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, but no, it's not Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. It's this deck's version of Dragoons. So obviously you get a big beater. If it's fusion summoned with Alternative Dragon, it's indestructible by card effects. Like it can't be destroyed by card effects or target with card effects. And then, like I said, if it's also fusion with the Alternative Dragon as well, the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, then you can pop 3 cards per turn instead of 1. This one right here is just for sending problematic cards on the field back to the deck. This one, what you'll do, special summon is tribute this to special summon out this, and then you get this back. So they just pair well with each other. Blue Eyes Twin Burst. When it's fusion summoned, you can attack twice per turn. That's pretty much the gist of this. And then this one right here, you can just attach material to attack directly. Like that's pretty much the gist of this card. And then this one, I rarely go out into this one. Honestly, I never go out into this. If you want me to be completely honest, I don't even know what this thing fully does. But the only Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon I go out into in the deck is this one. So yeah, like that's literally all I go out to. And then Hope Harbinger is another card that you typically go out into. So if I'm going first, if I'm going second, I'll go off into this if I have Jacobion. But if I'm going first, I go out into this because this essentially gives me 1 free spell negate per turn. So that's been my Blue Eyes deck profile. I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. Sorry if like this isn't like the best deck profile, but like hey, like I just wanted to share my Blue Eyes deck profile with you guys. And seriously, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I highly encourage, smash that like button, and as always guys, it's been your boy Yuki, and we're out. So peace.
You